All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. Please welcome to the stage here at Hard Truth Hills on the Rocks, CPR Revival.
Thank you, Keenan. How about those two Jasons? Yeah. Did they knock you out or what? Right out of the park. Man. They call us three songwriters from Mooresville. Yeah, we look just a little bit over the hill with all that long gray hair Chris and Malcolm got. Not me. But don't cut it short for the way that we look. They got enough songs they could write a book. Let me tag along every now and then. You see, we write our own songs and we pay our own dues all night long to the man or the moon. And some folks don't even know who the heck we are. But it all comes from the heart, not the radio. With all those DUIs, they got nowhere to go. So they put me right in the middle, 'cause I can drive the car. So sit back, folks, lend us an ear, have a glass of wine, or maybe a beer. We got a bag full of tales to tell, now that you're here. Might be funny, they might be sad, it might make you giggle, but we won't make you mad, 'cause we're here to have a good time with you at the Hard Truth Distillery. Where am I?
True story.
We'll be right back. Sometimes I take my chances, don't like giving in. Sometimes I gotta take it right square on the chin. Sometimes I take the driver's seat, take a little spin. Sometimes I take a back seat just to see where I've been. Sometimes I take a step back, take it all in. Someday the Undertaker's gonna be taking me in. But don't take me for granted, might do a double take. They never take me seriously, don't I take the cake. Every time I give an inch, they wanna take a mile. You better take a seat, boy, this might take a little while. Well, they're taking pictures, taking names, they're taking way too long. What's it take to give and take the blame for being wrong? They'll try to take advantage, best take my advice. They'll take you to the cleaners, take a big slice. They're trying to take over, don't let them take control. You take this to the bank, one day it's gonna take its toll. But don't take me for granted, might do a double take. They never take me seriously, don't that take the cake. Every time I give an inch, they wanna take a mile. You better take a seat, boy, this might take a little while. take precautions, I gotta take my time. Can't let them take me down in my prime. I'm taking this to heart, boy, you better take this down. I might be taking on water, I'll be damned if I'm gonna drown. But I can't take much more of this, I'm about to lose my mind. I just wanna take my baby out and have a good time. So don't take me for granted, I do a double take. They never take me seriously, now don't that take the cake? Every time I give an inch, they won't take a mile. You better take a seat, boy, this might take a little while. Take a number. Thank you. That's Ralph Ed Jeffers on that mandolin. Yeah, down where we come from, there ain't no D in mandolin.
There ain't no D in mandolin.
You don't put no D in mandolin.
Alrighty. Ready, boys? Well, I'm crying, drunk, driving myself crazy, listening to the jukebox playing hard-digging songs. I'm crying, drunk, driving myself crazy. Lord, I'm trying to forget that you are gone. Well, every night about this time, when your memory comes to mind, and I start thinking how you've done me wrong, to try to ease the pain, I go drink myself insane and forget to remember all night long. Well, I'm crying, drinking, driving myself crazy, listening to the jukebox playing hard-digging songs. I'm crying, drinking, driving myself crazy. Lord, I'm trying to forget that you are gone. Get gone, mama. With the blues come around, I head into town and I stop into the first honky-tonk I see, where the music fills the air. I don't have to care, 'cause the whiskey washes down your memory. Well, I'm crying, drinking, driving myself crazy, listening to the jukebox playing hard-digging songs. I'm crying, drinking, driving myself crazy. Lord, I'm trying to forget that you are gone. Mark Drew. Well, I'm crying, drinking, driving myself crazy, listening to the jukebox playing hard-digging songs. I'm crying, have tried to forget that you are gone. I think this mic is a little hot in the monitor. If whoever's in charge of the monitor can take it down just a little bit. I think it's this one. Don't know for sure.
We are CPR Revival. These young ladies up here asked what the CPR stood for, so now would be a good time to explain. My name's Chris. This here's Pablo. That's Ralph. And on the end is Mark. And we keep the M silent because if we called ourselves CRMP, we'd be a cramp.
That's not good.
That's not good.
I never had a good cramp in my life.
No.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
Thank you. I was married to one that was fun.
All right, here's a little bit of song that kind of explains things for me. I got an angel of a woman with big blue eyes, friends in the country with old neckties, big cheeseburgers and good French fries. I could go fishing, but the fish draw flies. I could go swimming, but it ain't too deep. I'd rather just sit here and rest my feet. You know I ain't lazy 'cause I don't like sleep. I just might be lazy to you. I wanna live in the city, have a telephone, live in the country, throw my dog a bone, ride a spaceship, I don't wanna get lost, and mama can't tell me about the Pentecost. Ride a bicycle till my butt gets sore, sell the Holy Bible from door to door. You think I'm stupid, but I ain't no more. I might just be stupid to you. Well, I like to drink beer and hang out at the bar. I don't like buses and I don't like cars. I don't like presidents, I don't like stars. Never had stitches, but I do got scars. Love to go to parties, I love my friends. Got no books, just got bookends. You think I'm stupid, but that depends. I might just be stupid to you. Well, the story's old, been told before. That's all there is to it, and here's some more. My friend came down from the liquor store. Don't Mark can dance till his feet get sore. I love my woman and my woman loves me. I don't go skiing 'cause I can't ski. And that kind of thing never did bother me. It shouldn't be bothering you. I got an angel of a woman with big blue eyes, friends in the country with old neckties, big cheeseburgers and good French fries. I could go fishing, but the fish draw flies. I could go swimming, but it ain't too deep. I'd rather just sit here and rest my feet. You know I ain't lazy 'cause I don't like sleep. I just might be lazy to you. I don't seem that crazy to me, and it shouldn't be bothering you. True story.
This here's a song about my car. They say she likes a four-wheel drive, she likes an SUV. She's crazy about a muscle car, a classic Model T. She even likes a limousine, but none of that's for me. I just need a way to get from point A to point B. Love my car, it's a beater with a heater. Goes pretty far, but it's a real gas eater. If she don't like what I drive, I don't wanna meet her. Love True story, folks. Now I might have to change the tire or glue the mirror back on. The radio, it usually works, but stations might be gone. Sometimes I gotta smack the dash when I turn on the lights. Sometimes I roll down the windows, drive around all night. Love my car, it's a beater with a heater. Don't go fast, but I never was a speeder. If she don't like what I drive, I don't wanna meet her. Love my car, it's a beater with a heater. I'm gonna take this thing around the block, boys. Hurry back, will you? She made it. So you can have your custom van, you're fast and furious. You could keep that big sedan, that's so luxurious. I don't want no hybrid car or monster pickup truck. The guy tore out the back seat, so we got a place to sleep. Love my car, it's a beater with a heater. It's got 4 doors, but it's only a 2-seater. If she don't like what I drive, I don't wanna meet her. Love my car, it's a beater with a heater. Love my car, it's a beater with a heater. Anybody got jumper cables?
Yep.
Yep. Well, a lovely evening out here tonight, y'all.
Well, there's a midnight shift down at the plant. I've been working it for 15 years. Ain't got much to show for all of my backache and tears. Just a little piece of ground outside the town and this little white bungalow. A dog and 2 cats and a woman that makes me the richest man I know. I got me a pretty little thing. I bought her a diamond ring, and we're as happy as can be. Oh, the little woman and me. There ain't no road too rough. There ain't no job too tough. Lord, we're living a dream. Me and my pretty little thing. Watch out. One leg, here we go. Yeah, that's town. Now, one of these days when I retire, we reap the seeds we've sown. The little woman and me in a big RV, we're gonna hit the open road. We're gonna here, there,
I came up with this song while I was down in the southeast coast of Texas. Somewhere in a bayou on an old dirt road, there's a Cajun lady named Louise Thibodeau. She's got a yard full of snakes and a red-bone ham. She had a little banty rooster till a gator came around. Oh, the heat was like the devil's breath blowing off an old tin roof. It's a hard way of life, I guess I'm living proof. Just a tar paper shack, that's where I wanna go. Gonna find my Cajun lady named Louise Thibodeau. Oh, Louise has the magic hidden deep in her eyes. She knows about the tears, she knows about the lies. She'll take away my pain, but never compromise. Now there's really only one place left to be, sitting on my front porch with Louise. Well, I was playing in this honky-tonk outside of Baton Rouge, a little place they called the Gumbo Room, just paying my dues. And you could almost hear the promises break when Louise walked through the door. Oh, she looked just like an angel of God back in '74. My dad was years ago. I was still a kid, but I asked Louise to marry me, and that's just what she did. Now we sit outside most every night on an old porch swing and talk about the times we had while the frogs and crickets sang. Oh, Louise has the magic hidden deep in her eyes. She knows about the tears, she knows about the lies. She'll take away my pain, but she'll never compromise. Now there's really just one place I wanna be, sitting on my front porch with Louise. Yeah, there's really just one place I wanna be, that's sitting on my front porch with Louise. That's Pablo. Hey, thanks. One more. Do it?
Squirrel song.
Squirrels.
What are you gonna do? Well, last night while I was in the woods, that moonshine was tasting good. Accidentally spilled some on the ground. Just then the squirrel ran down a tree, took a taste, he looked at me, and I told him as his head spun around. That's some mighty powerful stuff to drink. Found change your way of thinking. Mighty powerful jug of Mountain Dew. That's some mighty powerful stuff to drink. Raise your hair, make your eyes start blinking. Strongest stuff I've had since '62. Besides what I think I have about you. Well, that little squirrel did figure eights. I sat back and had a taste. As I drank, my ears blew out some steam. Then finally he slowed his pace, smiling grew upon his face, and he winked at me as he began to sing. And somebody Bible stuff you drinking, now change your way of thinking. Mighty Bible jug of Mountain Dew. That's some mighty Bible stuff you drink. Raise your hair, make your eyes start blinking. Strongest of I've had since '62. At least that's what I think now about you. Now the jaw dropping mandolin song. Squirrel and me sat on our butts. We told some jokes and ate some nuts. Passed that jug of mash till he was gone. By then we thought we had enough. Standing up was mighty tough. Before we left we had to sing this song. And somebody Bible stuff you drinking, about change your way of thinking. Mighty Bible jug of Mountain Dew. That's some mighty Bible stuff you drink. Raise your hair, make your eyes start blinking. Strongest stuff I've had since '62. At least that's what we think. How about you?
Let's rock that squirrel song.
It wasn't really moonshine. It was whiskey made at Hard Truth Hills.
There you go.
You know, playing a distillery like this reminds me of when I was first dating my wife. We first met, she was selling moonshine and I was buying it from her. Now she doesn't do that anymore, but I love her still.
Don't
We'll be here all
encourage
night,
that.
folks.
Don't encourage that.
You'll go home and laugh, I promise. Or still.
Well, I'm just a fool to fall for you so fast. A love that's felt by one can never last. I ain't worried 'cause there's nothing I can do. And I know someone will help me over you.
try my new idiom song out. They say the English language is the hardest to learn. I didn't have any problem with that. I mean, I grew up speaking the English language. But anyway, with all these idioms they have in this song around the English language, it's hard to figure out. It's a one-trick pony and he jumped through the hoops. Went along for the ride and he threw the loops. But when push comes to shove, I don't horse around. I cut to the chase and stand my ground. When you're down in the mouth, stop flapping your gums. Swallow your pride and stick to your guns. Got on the wrong foot and gave me the slip. But now we're joined at the hip and showing that. Well, this song and dance came out of the blue, and just food for thought, not a catch-22. It's clear as mud if you go with the flow, but you can't beat a dead horse. And a dog and pony show. Well, that's mighty good advice I heard him say, but somehow it came out another way. I'd like to tell you something, but I know I won't, 'cause I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. Now Johnny come lately was a tough nut to crack. He could lie through his teeth and stab you in the back. He got off on the wrong foot and gave me the slip. But he's on his last legs and joined at the hip. That song and dance came out of the blue. It's just food for thought, not a catch-22. It's clear as mud if you go with the flow, but you can't beat a dead horse at a dog and pony show. Well, that's mighty good advice I heard him say, but somehow it came out another way. I'd like to tell you something, but I know I won't, 'cause I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. That's mighty good advice I heard him say, but somehow it came out another way. I'd like to tell you something, but I know I won't, 'cause I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. I'm damned if I do and 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 damned if I don't.
That's a brand
thanks.
new one.
Brand new, I gotta try to break it in. Oh well.
This is a song about being broke. Well, I reached into my pockets, and all I got is lint. Ain't got a nickel, not one red cent, and I'm wondering how to pay the rent. My baby walked in, she said, boy, don't be such a jerk. Get off the couch, just go to work. You wouldn't be wondering how to pay the rent. But I'm just gonna put my stuff out in the yard. Sell my comic books, baseball cards. Sell my golf clubs, fishing poles. I'm even gonna sell almost all of my clothes. They say that one man's trash is another man's treasure. But Sunday evening I had the pleasure. I wasn't wondering how to pay the rent. Well, my baby walked in, she saw that big pile of cash. She snatched it up, she was gone in a flash. She wasn't wondering how to pay the rent. She got a new dress, a new pair of shoes. She got a brand new purse, got a new tattoo. She went out on the town drinking top shelf booze. She left me sitting here with these garage sale blues. So I'm still reaching in my pocket and it's still just lint. Ain't got a nickel, not one red cent, and I'm still wondering how to pay the rent. Yes, I'm wondering how to pay the rent. Thank you.
Way to go, Chris. Haven't heard that one for a while.
Never been before. I've seen things I've never seen, and I won't go back no more. They say upon Casey's Ridge, the devil keeps his own. You can hear the whispering of the damned underneath the stones. Upon Casey's Ridge, Casey's Ridge. 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 Now once I had a woman, hair was long and black. She went upon Casey's Ridge, never did come back. I went up to find her there. I'm sorry now I did, 'cause I heard two lovers laughing. So I got down and I hid upon Casey's Ridge, Casey's Ridge. 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 I saw my black-haired woman lying underneath the trees. I saw her with another man, but they never did save me. They say upon Casey's Ridge, the devil keeps his own. You can hear the screaming of the damned underneath the stones. Upon Casey's Ridge, Casey's Ridge. 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 Yeah, I went upon Casey's Ridge. Never been before. I seen things I've never seen, and I won't go back no more. They say upon Casey's Ridge, the devil keeps his own. You can hear the screaming of the damned underneath the stones. Upon Casey's Ridge, Casey's Ridge. Upon Casey's Ridge, Casey's Ridge.
fridge.
Brown-fed Jeffers. That song's called Casey's Fridge. He's got some Milwaukee's best in there.
Magnets. There's magnets all over Casey's fridge.
Magnets. I think there's a 2 Jasons magnet on that fridge.
I got one on mine. Got one on my fridge. Certified. Y'all feel like singing? I think you know the words to this. Well, I went down to the river to my favorite fishing hole. Had a can of red worms and a Shakespeare fishing pole.
Oh, yeah.
Kinda like the bluegill and a crappie just might do.
That's good.
But a catfish will show you a thing or two. Channel cats and bullheads, they are my favorite kind. If you wanna catch a flathead, he'll probably break your line. So let's go catfishing.
Everybody.
Let's go catfishing. Let's go catfishing all night long. Nobody knows where catfish has been. He's got funny looking whiskers and a cute little grin. Don't try and pick 'em up or put 'em in your hand. The best place for a catfish is in my frying pan. So let's go catfishing. Let's go catfishing. Let's go catfishing all night long. Well, I sat there on the bank, staring at that stream. Next thing I remember, I was lost in a dream. Dreamed I was a catfish chewing on your bait.
Chomp, chomp.
Later on that evening, I was laying on the plate. I'll be your catfish, honey, I don't mind. Throw me some red worms and toss out your line, and we'll go catfishing. Let's go catfishing. Catfishing all night long. Nobody knows where a catfish has been. He's got funny looking whiskers and a cute little grin. Don't try to pick 'em up or put 'em in your hand. The best place for a catfish is in my frying pan. So let's go catfishing. Let's go catfishing. Let's go catfishing all night long. Let's go catfishing. Catfishing. Let's go catfishing all night long. I think I got a 14 pounder.
You got one?
Oh man, I can't get in. I'm gonna have to give up on this one.
You want me to get the net?
You got the beer?
I got the beer.
All right, thank you for coming down.
Pablo. I know you can't tell by looking at me, but I used to live in a mobile home. The reason I tell you is because this song comes from that lifestyle. I have firsthand experience. Hang on, Mark. Hang on, technical difficulties.
Much better.
I don't have a lot of money, but I just paid off my double wide. Never had much time for a honey, but I always wished I had one by my side. Lately there's this girl that caught my fancy, living in the trailer next to mine. She told me her name was Nancy. I think she knows, I think she's really fine. And summer rain keeps coming through my window, but it's too hot to keep it closed at night. I know that someday I'll have to find a way to try to keep that window locked up tight. Well, I found out Nancy has a boyfriend. He's a biker type, they call him Savage Stu. He works as a bouncer at the strip club. Turns out that's where Nancy's working too. And Nancy had to get herself a stage name. So Stu, he drinks too much to ease his head. And when she's on the pole, they call her Summer Rain. Then she goes home and puts drunk Stu to bed. And summer rain keeps coming through my window, but it's too hot to keep it closed at night. Well, I know that someday I'll have to find a way to try to keep that window locked up tight. Yeah, summer rain keeps coming through my window, but she's too hot to keep it closed at night. Well, I know that someday I'll have to find a way to try to keep that window locked up tight. I'll try to keep that window locked up tight. Thank you. She was a stripper. You caught that, right? Okay. Just making sure. Making sure.
So you had a mobile home and a trailer park?
I did.
I did too at one time.
Were y'all neighbors? Have those pink flamingos? No, no pink flamingos.
I did. I had flamingos.
Did you?
Yep. What's a trailer without flamingos? An aluminum porch and flamingos. That's my goal in life. Be ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Get out of my life, you beer drinking woman, and leave my beer alone. When I met you in that tavern, I should
there's nothing in my fridge when I get back home. Get out of here, you beer drinking woman. Get out of my life, you beer drinking woman, and leave my beer alone. What now? Well, my roll rock, my Holliff, and my Lonnie's too. Brand names don't seem to matter much to you. What's a poor old beer drinking man to do? Tell you what, get out of here, you beer drinking woman. Get out of my life, you beer drinking woman, and leave my beer alone. What now? Well, I thought what I wanted was a drinking pal. Someone to bring me beer, never frown or scowl. But there's a lot to be said for a sober gal. Get out of here, you beer drinking woman. Get out of my life, you beer drinking woman, and leave my beer alone. Well, honey, when I met you in that tavern, I just swore you was drinking wine. So we got married, I bought you a big old box of this stuff. Said wine right there on the side of it. Big black letters and everything. When I woke up this morning, my entire 30-pack of Miller High Life was gone. Oh, darling, oh, sweetheart, why'd you go and cheat like that? Get out of my life, you beer drinking woman. Leave my beer alone. Don't you come back now, you hear? Whew.
What was the name of that song, Ralph?
Casey's Ridge.
Casey's Ridge, that's what I thought it was.
Hey, let's give a big hand to the sound men up there, Keenan Rainwater, Curtis,
Great job, you guys.
Keep
Thanks
it-
for helping us out.
keeping things on the level.
Here's a love song.
I got the right one.
Well, I saw her sitting by the road in the corner of my eye, always at the same place by the for sale sign. I could tell she wanted me to take her for a ride somewhere south of Dallas, 59. Well, I thought about her all the time, I couldn't seem to stop, all alone by herself in the parking lot. So I went down on Saturday to see what they would say, and I threw $500 down and drove her away. Well, she's better than a John Deere tractor or a Harley bike. She's everything a man would want. She's almost like a wife. Better than that car I wanted or a pickup truck. She's just a two-seater, and I can't believe my luck. I got an El Camino. Got an El Camino. We took a back road out to Tulsa, driving all night long, but we ended up in Memphis about to break of dawn. We drove each other crazy, always stayed that way for years. Gasoline and good times and motor oil and tears. It was easy True story.
Just holler out her name.
You know where they're at.
Yeah, she's right up there. I see her. There's Mark's back.
Susan.
There she is. There's a beer drinking woman right there.
Yes,
I'm telling you what.
yes.
Now, if you talk about your
Yes,
beer drinking
that's the
women.
signal up there. The beer transport is en route.
Well, it sure is fun playing here, you know. You get to look up at everybody in the blue sky and being outside.
Just hard to get a beer.
Just doesn't get any better than this.
We'll see if there's any notes left.
Yeah, I can do the stupid song.
Whatever you want to do.
That can be real great.
Okay.
I think you can play kazoo on it though. Sorry.
Do what?
I think you play kazoo on this one.
Okay.
Okay, we had a little team meeting. We decided on this song here. I wrote this song. I have no idea what it's about. I saw an elephant packing his trunk, then he put it in the back of the car. I got a table, got 4 good legs, but I really can't walk very far. I seen a birdie playing golf just a little bit under par. I know a fish, he got several good points, but he never gonna be a star, yeah. I know a carpenter good with a hammer, cause he still got 10 good nails. I got a bucket, it's bright and beautiful, to tell you the truth, it's a little pale. I got a dog, thought he was being fouled when he heard that he had a tail. Found an old bag of croutons here, and I don't know if they're stale. Yeah, and you might stop and take a look at things and think you got something to say. Hang on a minute, take another look. You might see things in a different way. You might think you're a little horse, no reason you can't say, hey, hey! You could even draw a calendar and make somebody's day. Here we go. That's entertainment there, folks. I got an oven that's pretty cool. My refrigerator ain't so hot. I got a shirt that's perfectly clean. Got a jar of mustard that hits the spot. Sometimes I might cross my eyes, but my T's never get a dot. Got a couple loose ends hanging by a thread, and I don't want to tie the knot. Yeah, you might stop and take a look at things. Think you got something to say? Hang on a minute, take another look. You might see things in a different way. You might think you're a little horse, no reason you can't say, hey, hey! You could even draw a calendar, make somebody's day. You could even draw a calendar, make somebody's day. Way to go, Chris. Mr. Ralph Ed Jeffers on that mouth horn there. That was pretty good, wasn't it, Mark?
It was. Gets me right here every time.
Even a blind squirrel finds a nut from time to time.
Another idiom?
No.
Same.
In a sackcloth dress, I would find you and untwine you and unwind you, and we'd fall down in fields of green and we'd make love, we'd make a scene. These are my dreams, these are my dreams. In a foreign land, far away, not tomorrow, but today, I would come to you where you are, by boat or plane, or drive my car. These are my dreams, these are my dreams. Some people dream of riches, but riches leave me poor. Some people dream of happiness. I want all of that and more. In a sackcloth dress, I would find you and untwine you and unbind you and lay you down in fields of green, and we'd make love, we'd make a scene. These are my dreams, 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 these are my dreams.
I tuned the one we got here, I think.
There you go. Mine was tuned.
I just read it.
So I ran into an old buddy of mine the other day. He was looking mighty sad. I said, "What's got you so down the mountain?" He says, "The wife is mad at me." I said, "What have you done now?" He said, "Well, late last night we were laying there in bed, and out of the blue, she asked me, if something happened to me, would you marry again?" I knew it was a trap, but I fell for it anyway. I said, "Well, honey, you know, I can barely take care of myself as it is, so yes, I reckon I would have to marry again." And she said, "Well, if you married again, would you let her live in this house?" And I said, "Well, honey, I'd already have the house. I reckon I'd let her live in the house." "Well, would you let her sleep in our bed?" And he said, "Well, you know, the bed would already be in the house. Well, I reckon I'd let her sleep in the house." She goes, "I'll bet you'd even let her use my golf clubs." And he said, "Well, no, honey, she's left-handed." Thank you.
True story.
Pablo, you got a song? Help me out, son, quick.
You're gonna have to work on your comedy
You
act,
gotta
you know?
wind him up.
I like that joke. Can't have your Kate and Edith too. One, two.
Down the road,
Here comes Mary.
down the road,
With Emmy Lou.
they don't look.
All that happened.
What's a boy like me to do?
Emmy Lou lives in Arkansas. Her daddy owns a still. Mary's got to run down shack on the other side of the hill.
Down the road,
Here comes Mary.
down the road,
With Emmy Lou.
they don't look.
All that happened.
What's a boy like me to do?
Mary said she loves
midnight. Oh, down the road, here comes Mary. Down the road with them and Lou. They don't look all that happy. What's a boy like me to do? Well, I wish I could lay around and tell you how this ends, but I best get going and I'll pass this way again. Better listen to me, brother. You best take my advice. Be true to just one woman, man. It might just save your life. Mary said she loves me, and so did Emmy Lou. Then they started talking and looking for you know who. Down the road, here comes Mary. Down the road with Emmy Lou. They don't look all that happy. What's a boy like me to do?
Pablo!
All right, thank you. True story.
I couldn't afford invisible fence. An invisible dog, it seemed to make more sense. I named him Spotless, 'cause he was so clean. Greatest dog that you have never seen. Got invisible papers from the IKC. Invisible Kennel Club said he's a pedigree. Well, he can do tricks. He comes when I call. And you're never gonna see him lick his invisible balls. My invisible dog, he don't bark, he don't bite. You don't need to go out for a walk in the middle of the night. And he's always gonna be there to the end. My invisible dog is my best friend. Sometimes he sleeps out of my front stoop. And you never gotta worry about stepping in invisible poop. Now you might wonder just where he's at. Usually out chasing Ralph's invisible cat. My invisible dog, he don't bark, he don't bite. You don't need to go out for a walk in the middle of the night. He's always gonna be there to the end. My invisible dog is my best friend. One day he went out to play in the yard, and he got run over by an invisible car. And now he won't fetch, he just lies there instead. You're never gonna see how well that he plays dead. My invisible dog, he never barked and he never bit. He was the greatest dog until he got hit. But he was always there until the very end. My invisible dog was my best friend. My invisible dog was my best friend. people ask why the poor dog had to die at the end. I saw Tony break a little tear there. Isn't the bigger question is why is my best friend an invisible dog?
So is that an invisible pork chop I smell around your ankle there?
You should write children's books, Chris. I'm just saying. Nickelodeon's just dying to have you.
I know, they should be hiring me.
Yes, they should.
Everybody should be hiring you.
Oh my God.
It makes your songs make more sense. I'm gonna tune this real quick.
All right, well, you know what? While he's tuning, I got a sad story to tell.
I'd like to hear.
See, I went to a funeral the other day, and it wasn't somebody I even knew. It was just a friend of a friend, and I was supporting my friend at the funeral. And so I kind of was hanging in the back there with the undertaker, you know. And I leaned over to him and I said, "Hey, what's the Wi-Fi password?" He looked at me with this weird look, and he says, "Have some respect for the dead." I said, "Is that all one word?"
I like that one.
I can hear the plane crashing right now.
We don't charge any extra for any of the jokes.
Yeah.
They're all on the house.
Jokes are all in the house.
You told me to go straight to well, and I surely did. I remember the day that you left me. I remember the things that you said when you told me to go straight to well, honey, I surely did. The first step I took was a drink, whiskey, faster and faster I'm sinking. Slowly I'm losing my mind. I remember the day that you left me. I remember the things that you said when you told me to go straight to well, honey, I surely did. Pablo. that bass.
Good job.
Ralph Ed Jeffers. I'd like to remind everybody that if you are in the family way or you know somebody in the family way and you can't decide on a name for your child, that Ralph Ed is a fine name for a boy or a girl.
I was named after my Aunt Ralph Ed, as a matter of fact, who was married to my Uncle Ralph Ed.
Fine
There's
woman, fine woman.
Lack of imagination in my family. That's just the way it goes. But yeah, Ralph Ed, keep that in mind.
I think it works.
I better toast to all y'all. All y'all and your mom and them, too. Yeah.
Cheers. Hurry up or I'm gonna tell another joke.
I'm hustling.
I bought some flip-flops today. No, I didn't. They were brown.
Make up your mind.
No, they were blue. That's it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it.
I'm flip-flopping. You're gonna go home and laugh. I'll tell you, you're gonna lay in bed tonight and you're gonna remember that joke. Brown, no, they were blue. Oh, no. I hope everybody's all right when they get home tonight.
Here's a protest song. I think if you're going to be a songwriter, you should have a protest song. You know, I mean, that's the way it was when I was growing up. Dylan and people like that. So this is my protest song.
It's called an affidavit.
Goes out to George W.
We lost it. We lost
Hang on. See, it's. This is on.
There's back.
Right. Somebody knew they didn't want to hear a protest song. Maybe I better go to something else. Well, they shipped
yourself some junk. Well, don't you worry, don't get in a funk. As it turns out, looks like you're in luck. 'Cause guess what? I got a truck. I got a junk truck.
Junk truck,
I'll come pick you up in my junk truck.
junk truck,
Won't cost you a buck. I got a junk truck.
junk truck,
Junk truck.
junk truck,
Junk truck.
junk truck,
Junk truck.
junk truck.
I'll come load your junk up in my truck. It won't even cost you a buck. You just say the word, you know I'll jump. And I will haul your junk to the dump in my junk truck.
Junk truck,
I'll come pick you up in my junk truck.
junk truck,
Looks like you're in luck. I got a junk truck.
junk truck,
Junk truck.
junk truck,
Junk truck.
junk truck,
Junk truck.
junk truck.
Junk truck. Now we've gotten rid of all your junk. Well, I think we should go and get drunk. I'll come pick you up in my truck. And after we get drunk, we can talk in my junk truck.
Junk truck,
Well, I'll come pick you up in my junk truck.
junk truck,
We'll go get drunk in my junk truck.
junk truck,
Junk truck.
junk truck,
Junk truck.
junk truck,
Junk truck.
junk truck,
Junk truck.
junk truck.
What was the name of that song?
He's got a truck.
It's called Junk Truck. I will not help you move. Sorry, I can't help people move. But if you buy beer and pizza, I'll help you stay home. Just call me, I'll be over.
That's true. Let's see.
Man, we'd like to thank Hard Truth Hills for putting this on all the time. I mean, to build this facility, this is brilliant. Look at this. There should be 1,000 people here.
They heard we were coming.
But they heard we were coming, so only our good friends showed up.
They should have named it Everest. I have scaled Everest, so.
If you go up this way, it's a whole lot easier.
Yeah, I walked up that hill. I'm glad I'm not having any more kids.
If I had a nickel for every pickle that you got us into, I'd have one or two more nickels now than I do. If I had a dime for every time that I've been cried to by you, well, I'd have quite a few more dimes now than most folks do. If I had a dollar bill for every time you say you will, but you won't, I'd have seen no more than I do. If I had a grain of gold for all the tom-tom tales you told to me, I believe 'cause I'm a fool for you. I'd be richer. I'd be the picture of well-to-do. And like all
Thank you very much. The nickel song. That's what that one's worth. A nickel song. Spotify statement. I got 5 cents. What are we doing?
Granddaddy used to tell us that you might go blind. You gotta get it right on the very first time. He ought to know he had one good eye. When he was 14, he had some bad moonshine. Back in the hills, we were lost in time. Daddy used to own the Mercury 49, and he'd drive us to town, my brother and me. And we'd buy the copper line in a Mercury. And we'd run through the hills, run through the vines, run across a ridge of fresh moonshine, run through the night as fast as we can, try to stay away from a revenue man. Well, my granddaddy's name was Willie Jack Spears. He made corn liquor for years on years. Well, they all finally got him, and they did some time. But they never could catch that Mercury 49. We were fast asleep and never leave at night. And he'd tell my mama everything's alright. Moonshine was a loaded 63. Rolling out of Johnson City, Tennessee. Well, the revenue man, he knew my old grandpa, an old bootlegger, not a bad outlaw. He knew my daddy too until we made that shine. And he always knew the sound of a Mercury 49. And we'd run through the hills, run through the vines, run across a ridge of fresh moonshine, run through the night as fast as we can, try to stay away from a revenue man. We'd run through the hills, run through the vines, run across a ridge of fresh moonshine, run through the night as fast as we can, try to stay away from a revenue man.
Pablo.
True story.
True story.
Thank y'all.
Yep.
And do the teddy bear.
Sure. Let me see if I got the right part this time. Set you up for
You told me to.
one. Really?
Once upon a time, I went everywhere with you. You said you loved me from the day we met. The first night we spent apart, you cried the whole night through. And it's a good thing you don't love me anymore. Things were different not so long ago, and I knew things had to change. I understand, and I knew the day was coming. You'd have to let me go. And it's a good thing you don't love me anymore. It's a good thing you don't love me anymore. And I don't mind that you left me laying on the floor. The best thing you could have done was walk out that door. And it's a good thing you don't love me anymore. Well, I've grown old, I've lost a lot of hair. My shirt's torn and dirty, I only got one eye. And now you're a full-grown man, I'm just a tattered old teddy bear. And it's a good thing you don't love me anymore. It's a good thing you don't love me anymore. And I don't mind that you left me laying on the floor. The best thing you could have done was walk out that door. And it's a good thing you don't love me anymore. It's a good thing you don't love me anymore.
Chris Wool, a song about his teddy bear.
Talking about my teddy bear. But thank you for getting that. The only reason I do that song is to get at least one girl to go, "Aww." Peggy did it for me right here, so thank you, Peggy. There might have been others, but I picked that one up right off the bat.
The Canadian key. I don't know if you've noticed this tonight or not, but it has drove me, it made me crazy. There is a fog machine back here. Did not know that. I thought my cataracts was acting up something fierce. But you guys, they're all still here. I thought you guys had disappeared a couple times.
There was a fire going on.
I thought there was something going on.
The forest was on fire.
I don't have a cataract, I got a Honda.
I've been down, but I won't be down too long. Chris
Up
over
for the
there looking
Jack
pervy.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yep, you gonna play a slow one for us? Or what? I don't know if you have. All right, well, however you want to do. It's up to you folks now.
We got 7 minutes left.
Beer's good. Beer's very good. Do what? Tell another joke? Well, so this guy's working in the office. He is an office manager. He needed to hire a new hire. So he put a sign in the window that said, looking to hire someone that can type, run a computer, is bilingual, and down at the very bottom in fine print it said equal opportunity employer. So a dog was walking by, saw the sign, thought, hey, I could use the money and buy extra dog biscuits. So he goes inside, jumps up in the chair, stares at the office manager. Office manager says, what are you doing here? The dog jumps down, walks over to the sign, puts his paw on the sign. Office manager says, you want the job? Dog jumps up, sits in the chair again. Says, well, you got to be able to type. Dog jumps down, walks over to the typewriter, types a 2-page report, 100 words a minute, rips it out, hands it to the office manager. The office manager looks at it, it's perfect. Damn. So he says, yeah, but you got to be able to run a computer. The dog walks over to the computer, writes a program right then and there that solves all the world's problems, and it works right the very first time. It's amazing. So the dog is sitting there, and the office manager says, well, I really can't hire you. And the dog walks over and puts his little paw on that bottom line that says equal opportunity employer. And the office manager just says, well, but you must be bilingual. The dog jumps back in the chair, stares intently at the office manager, opens his mouth and goes, meow. He got the job. No charge for the jokes.
There's a country trailer girl, makes her bed up on the sofa. The kitchen's in a mess, baby kitties are in the bathroom. She hardly ever wears a dress. She works out in the garden, she puts peaches in the can. Sometimes we play poker, but she never shows her hand. But standing there beside her, my legs get weak and curl. Smoking 4-wheel loving with my darling trailer girl. Just a red-haired girl with freckles and curls in a trailer world and a mind of her own. We're just a mile north of Macon, only 2 blocks from the track. But that old dog thinks my leg's a T-bone when we cook burgers way out back. But standing there beside her, my legs get weak and curl. It's smoking 4-wheel loving with my darling trailer girl. Just a red-haired girl with freckles and curls in a trailer world and a mind of her own. Thank you.
Hello.
Well, we got a couple more songs in us, so we have to go. We want to thank everybody for hanging out, and we want to thank Keenan and Curtis for running the sound and for letting us do this show. We've been looking forward to this for a long time. All our friends that showed up, and all the people that we don't know that didn't leave or throw things at us. Thank you so much. We do appreciate it very much. So I'm gonna do this song that was written by the great Shel Silverstein. It's kind of a tradition of one of our closing songs. It was a sunny Sunday afternoon. Miss Dolly was having a barbecue. I just happened to be leisurely strolling by.
You was just walking by, mind your own business, huh?
She said, Chris, come in here and have a taste. My sauce is too good to go to waste. You ain't tried nothing till you tried this sauce of mine.
Hey, hoss, that sauce is boss.
I said, now I don't want to hurt your pride, 'cause I know your cooking's known far and wide, but I'm expected home for dinner, so I must decline. She said, hey Chris, what's the matter, Buster? Are you too old to cut the mustard? I turned my silver head and I replied, I ain't too old to cut the mustard, just too tired to spread it around. So I've got to turn you and your barbecue down, 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 down. Leave me alone. I gotta go home to the best home cooking in town. And I ain't too old to cut the mustard, just too tired to spread it around. Now you ladies out there watching us sing and play, with our bellies kind of flabby, our hair a little gray, I see you looking that old time way at me.
Think they're looking at you?
Now we don't want to see your hopes deflated, and we'd hate to see you humiliated. So before you rush the stage so shamelessly, throwing us all them love letters and flowers,
Motel room keys.
Lingerie.
Oh my.
please allow us to decline so graciously. 'Cause you see, we ain't too old to cut the mustard, just too tired to spread it around. On every little juicy hamburger in this town, 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 town. Leave us alone. We gotta go home to the best home cooking in town. And we ain't too old to cut the mustard, just too tired to spread it around, around. We're too tired to spread it around.
I believe I can spread a little bit.
Actually, Ralph said he might be able to muster up enough mustard to spread a little mustard.
It's because he's got a packet in his pocket.
I got some in the glove box.
All right, Pablo says we're gonna do this one. This kind of been singing along too. Some of our folks that listen to us kind of like this song. I
had the privilege of writing the second verse on this song. Fred Eagle Smith. When I met her, she was a beauty queen that wanted something more. And now she's hanging out with me in front of the liquor store. And it won't start when I shut it off, so she has to get the beer. And she puts it in the back seat and quietly says to me, when exactly did we become white trash? How come we got 7 dogs living in the garage? How come the only 8-track in our car is Johnny Cash? And when exactly did we become white trash? Well, the front yard looks like Walmart, broken toys and a broken kiddie pool.
Oh, yeah.
The backyard's got 2 cars on blocks next to the toilet stool. And the curtains are all just hanging there just like the year before. And she's running back to Taco Bell 'cause she wanted something more. And she said, when exactly did we become white trash? How come we got 7 dogs living in the garage? How come the only 8-track in our car is Johnny Cash? And when exactly did we become white trash? All right, bring it down, boys. Just bring it down a little bit. Bring it down. Wait, what are you doing, man? Don't get down like that, man. This. I'm talking about the music. Bring the music down. We might have all had the same dad. She tells all my friends I got a PhD, but it stands for post-hole digger. It ain't exactly a degree. And the curtains are on the window, Jerry Springer's on TV. And this double wide's triple wide now that she's with me. And she said, when exactly did we become white trash? That's it. How come we got 7 dogs that burned down the garage? How come the only 8-track in our car is Johnny Cash?
Hello, folks, I'm Johnny Cash.
No, you're not.
Okay.
And when exactly did we become white trash? When did we become white trash? Well, we've had a great time down there. I can't tell you how much we enjoyed it all. It's with the 2 Jasons kicking it out for us.
Yes, they got stickers and stuff down here. 2 Jasons, come get your buttons and stickers and tell everybody, look, I got a 2 Jason sticker at a CPR show.
Yeah, perfect.
Our stickers are illegal in 7 states, but other than that,
I can tell by the slowly setting sun that it's time for the old CPR Revival Boys to mosey on down there. We have had a great time this evening. Hope you had fun tonight, too. If you had fun tonight, be sure to tell everybody where you're at. If you didn't have fun tonight, tell everybody you went to the Martinsville Fairgrounds and saw the Martina McBride show. What the hell? So,
She was good.
she was. So remember, boys and girls, life is like a pathway twisting through an unknown land. And as we travel onward, we must do the best we can to help the others that we meet along the winding way. Remember, just a smile can help to brighten someone's day. Pay attention, there'll be a quiz later. It never hurts to listen or to help out if you can. Further down the road, it might be you who needs a hand. So always think of others as you do those things you do. There's someone you're forgetting when you only think of you. I'll play it pretty, Chris. Now sing along, everybody. I told you there'd be a quiz. It never hurts to listen or to help out if you can. Further down the road, it might be you who needs a hand. By the way, we could use the jump in the parking lot upstairs. Thank you very much.
We're broke down.
So always think of others as you do those things you do. There's someone you're forgetting when you only think of you. Chris Wolf, Pablo Adams, Mark Drews on the upright bass. I'm Ralph Bed. We are CPR Revival.
Thank you all. Thank you, 2 Jasons.